Assalamu alaikum, grade one, and good morning. I'm your ma'am Umama, and this is your social studies class. And in today's class, because it's your week 3, day number 1, and in today's class, we will be starting with a new topic. And we will just quickly revise what we did in the last week, and then we will start with a new one, okay? So tell me, have you guys revised what we did in the last week? Raise your hands. Hurry up. Okay, that's very good. So all of you have revised. Okay, who is going to tell me what we did in the last week? What was the topic? My school, excellent. And what were the topics, the further topics, subtopics that we covered under that heading? We discussed about how we can define our school, okay? Then we talked about certain activities which are happening in the school. We talked about all of the classrooms which are in the school in great detail, like what we do in the library, what we do in the ICT lab, what we do in the art room, right? We also talked about the assembly, and I told you that assembly is a very important part of every school. And then we talked about the activities which are, part of assembly and how we can make it better. What were the two main things that are part of every assembly, the recitation and the national anthem, right? So we discussed all of these things, and then we did the exercise as well. Now, in this week, we will be starting with the new topic that is I have written the topic for you, which is behind me, that is my home. So in today's class, we will be starting with the new topic that is my home, and then we will be first we will start with the general introduction, and then we will discuss other topics which are related to it. Let's say which are single story houses, what are flats, what is airy house, what is in which the fresh air comes. Then we will talk about small houses, big houses, and all of these things, right? And I'll ask you guys as well that what type of house are you living in, and what are some features of it, and right that, okay? So before moving further, I want to ask you guys a question. Can anybody tell me that why are we studying this topic? What is the importance of this topic? Whatever we study, whatever we do, whatever we practice, there is a reason behind that, right? There is a benefit behind that. So can you tell me what is the reason, what is the importance of studying this topic? Well, before starting with our classes, in the very first class of social studies, I told you that social studies is about the word social is related to society. And in social studies, we talked about the different aspects of societies, right? What are societal relationships? What are different things which are happening in society? How societies are connected to each other? And we started, and now when we started our topics, we started from very basic thing, which was in first week we talked about myself, then we moved toward my school, and today we are talking about my home. So we are moving from one by one to one aspect of society to the other, right? So we are dealing with a lot of things. Now, there is a reason behind, as I told you, there is a reason behind studying everything. So can you tell me what is the reason behind studying this topic? It's a very general thing, right? Everybody has a house, and we know that this is our house, and all of it has, let's say, a lot of things and blah blah, right? So why are we studying this topic? What is the reason behind that? Can anybody tell me? Yes. Okay, answer me this, that can you call anybody's house as your own house? No, right? Why? What's the reason behind that? The sense of connectivity, the love, respect, a sense of restlessness that you feel at your own home. Can you feel the same at somebody else's home? No, right? The love which is given by your parents, the bond which you shared with your siblings, similarly the free will of doing anything at your home. You cannot do all of these things. You do not practice all of these things at somebody else's home, even if it is a house of a very close relative as well, right? You do not do the all of you cannot you have the freeness, this free will that you can eat anything at any time, you can do anything, you can sit anywhere, you can sleep at any time, your mother take care of anything, your father earns for you, he take care of your wishes, right? So all of these things, all of these connectivities, all of the care which is shown by your family, which you receive in your house, cannot be felt anywhere else, right? So this means that house is a very important part of a community. It's an important part of a society. That is why we need to study it, right? That we cannot call any building, we cannot call any place at our house, but there is this specific place which we call as house, and there are some special characteristics which are related to this term. And whenever we, well, let's say if I ask you, whenever you look at this word, what is the first thing, or what is the first thought that come in your mind? So you would be like care, you would be like freedom, you would be like, a sense of connectivity, you would be like love, respect. So all of these things, all of the terms which are related to this word cannot be felt anywhere else. So this is the reason why we are studying this topic. Okay, so let's watch a small video together, and then we will discuss this topic further. Okay. Okay, is my screen visible? Okay, perfect.
Hello. Today's topic. My house. Hello everyone. We have moved into a new house. I'm super excited. Let me give you a round of the house. This our garden area. Let's go inside. Welcome to my living room. Lots of books around. This is the family room. We watch TV here together. This is my bedroom. Looks messy. Have to unpack. Let's go to the kitchen now. Really hungry. But let me wash my hands first. In the bathroom. So this is the kitchen or dining area. I'm starving. I hope you like my house.
Okay, Ka, so you have seen the video. There was this boy in the video who, show you his beautiful house. And in the same way, you can describe your house as well. And he started from the very beginning. He started from the entrance door. First he show you the garden which was in front of his house, then he shows the entrance gate, then there was a living room, there was a family room, then there was a bedroom. He show you his washroom as well where he washed his hand, then there was a kitchen, and he show you a full of his house, right? Similarly, your house must have different rooms. You must have, maybe there is a front garden, maybe there is a garden on the back side. Maybe your house is big, maybe it's small, maybe it's single story, maybe it's double, right? So all of these things varies from one place to another, right? So but all of every house have these characteristics. Okay, so what we are going to do in today's class is, as I have written the word house in front of you, what you need to do, as we created a mind map in the topic my school, today we will create a mind map with this topic as well. Okay, so let's create the mind. Okay, I have written this word for you on the board, and you need to tell me the words that come in your mind when you look at this word. Okay, let's see if I look at this word, the first thing that come in my mind is care, right? Now there can be anything which comes in your mind. You can have different feelings with it, and you need to tell me that. Okay, tell me what are other things that come in your mind. Okay, yes, it is respect. What else? We talked about freedom. We can call it as freedom of actions because we can do anything at any time, right? Okay, what else? In home, we have siblings, or let's say family, right? Okay, what else? You own this, ownness, right? Okay, what else? Relax. What else? Well, we talked about respect, so let's talk about love as well. So these are what? These are the feelings which are related to this word, right? Now let's talk about the characteristics or the parts of a house. Okay, so if we talk about, let's say, my house, I would say that in my house there are three bedrooms. There are bedrooms. What are bedrooms? Yes, in which we sleep, in which we go for rest. Okay, then there is this living room. What do we do in living room? Yes, you can go, you can study books over there, you can sit. Exactly, and you can sit where? Your friend, if some relatives visits you, some friend visits you, you can sit with them over there. You can have lunch, you can eat, you can read books and that. Okay. Now there is this family room. Why do we do in that? There is an LED placed over there with the wall, as you have seen in the video as well. In that, the whole family sits together and they watch a video. They can watch some movie and anything, right? Then there is this drawing room. In drawing room is specifically used for the, yes, for the guests. Okay. What else? There is this kitchen where all of the food is cooked. Then there is this dining room just beside the kitchen where the food is served. The whole family sits together and they have a good lunches and dinners together, right? Beside that, you can have garden as well. You can have a mini library in the family room as well, right? Similarly, you can have the dressing room attached to your bedroom. Definitely, you have washrooms. Then what else? Okay, now what? Now you have, um, we have discussed about all of the parts of a house and what are the things that make up a house, right? And we have discussed about the feelings as well. Now, what you need to do is first you need to create a picture of your house and then you need to write some few points. Let's say I'll be asking you the questions. You need to write those points and then ask you the questions like, um, what type of house your house is? Is it single story or is it double story? On which story your room lies? Let's say you can write that point as well. You can tell about how many bedrooms you have. You can talk about, is your house big or small? You can talk about, is it airy or not, right? So you need to write all of these points in the form of bullets, and beside that draw a picture of your house as well. Okay, so this is your class activity. Hurry up, open your notebooks. You need to write today's date and mention the topic, which is my house, and start drawing. Okay, hurry up and let me know if you are done. Okay, yes, Hassan, you are done. Okay, show me your work. Very well done. Do color your house as well, okay? If you have colors available, do color it with beautiful colors as well, okay? Wonderful. Yes, Sarah, are you done? Okay, very good. Yes. Ahmed, are you done? Okay, good. Who else is done? Very well done. Okay, guys, so all of you are done. That was all for today. Today we started with a new topic, that is my house. And tomorrow's class, inshallah, we'll be discussing some few more things about this topic. And what you need to do at your home is you need to revise the topic, and beside that, you need to read your book page number Page number 6. The topic is my home, and you need to read this book page very carefully. In tomorrow's class, I'll be asking questions from you. Okay? So that was all. See you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.